are back for our 5th and final match in this league. As a friendly reminder, if you do like red-based modern content, please consider subscribing to the channel, as we do aim to be your most informative red-based channel for modern on YouTube. And once again, we're looking at a borderline hand. We have the one lander on the draw, which makes this hand a little more interesting to me on the draw. So I think we'll keep it on the draw. But once again, a lot of 2-mana spells in this hand. So we either seem to be having the one landers or the no land or the 4 landers this league. So we might be up against the variant of inverter, the 4-color inverter nonsense. Yeah, it looks like we're up against an inverter. Well, I mean, probably dead on 4, but we'll give it a go here. Hand our opponent a land, which isn't ideal. Alright, that was a good draw. I'm just drawing land after land. Let's see what this deck is packing now. Of truth. Probably dead this next turn. Our opponent has a way to win the game, we're just dead. I mean, they have plenty of ways to protect their life total. Presumably on a 7-card hand, we're dead here. So force them to use the grace. They do with the temple. It's 1 card on bottom. Alright, somehow are we still alive? Okay. Alright, somehow we got the win in game number 1. Definitely interested in those. Probably interested in Roiling Vortex. How many free spells did they actually have in their deck? Searing Blaze is out of the deck, because yes, they have Thassa's Oracle and Inverter, but eh. Bring these in. Did I bring in a Relic? Maybe? What a weird deck to play against. Down Skullcracks, I guess. We keep this hand. Mainly because it has creatures more than anything else. Once again, creatures aren't great in the matchup, but if they're on the leyline plan, this is our best way to go about it. Looks like, yep, they have a leyline. I'm not shocked. Pentad Prison, yep. Say Wear Tear would obviously be awesome, but we don't have access to that, so opponent's got a Grace. Drawing sleight of hand. That's likely what they drew off of the city of, or the, whatchamacallit? Trigger, Echoing Truth. Opponent's drawing Echoing Truth. Don't know how they're planning on staying alive here, but okay, do you have a third grace? Because we know you sure as heck don't have a Phyrexian life. So you've been holding on to a Phyrexian life the entire time? Gemstone mine. Yeah, I'm not conceding. I guess they were hoping we would concede to the ad nauseum. I mean, especially without Simian Spirit Guide, they literally had no way to close out that game. So, it was kind of an insane set. 3-2 overall. Yeah, we lost to 2 variants of Death Shadow. I mean, that's one of those matchups that's just like kind of tricky from a burn player, especially as the shadow players get better, the matchup gets significantly harder. And I'm sure there were some play choices I could have made that would have given me the option to win maybe one of those games that we lost, but is what it is. Defeating the new version at ad nauseum feels nice. Beating, trying to think what else we beat. Just Got Control. We beat Pyre of Heroes Humans, which was kind of a, in my opinion, a weaker variant against Burn specifically. We didn't see Oriok Champion or anything like that out of them, so I don't know. Kind of hard to get a gauge for Burn's performance after that, but as far as the different cards, yeah, really didn't play that many matchups where Searing Blaze was that good. Lightning Helix was okay in some spots. Really don't know about the switches between those, if that's relevant. The sideboard, once again, kind of happy to have Wear Terrors, even though we didn't see it. Deflecting Palm, potentially could have blown out our one shadow opponent if they didn't have a Path to Exile for their own Goyf. So that felt kind of nice, especially seeing this many Death Shadow decks. Maybe we're supposed to go to a second one because of Death Shadow. Roiling Vortex, once again, feels incredibly not well positioned at the moment. Probably would have been okay against the Jeskai deck. Beyond that, don't really know that it would have been relevant. And then Relic, once again, brought it in a couple times. Not sure. Our last opponent, go back to the games. Were they on Inverter, or were they just like ad nauseum trying to replace stuff? It looks legitimately like they were just ad nauseum trying to replace stuff. I don't know if they're playing more lands, maybe they're playing a talisman or two. I guess they were hoping we would just concede to ad nauseum. It's like, no. I mean, I'm not conceding to a non-lethal combo, so yeah. Well, they did have the Oracle, which was standard tech in ad nauseum anymore, but we didn't see any inverters, so don't really know if they had inverter in the deck or not. But anyways, 3-2 was kind of nice, especially how that league started, so hard to complain. So I've been John for MTG Nexus. We'll probably be back with Izzet Prowess tomorrow. Once again, kind of doing a match per day kind of thing. Starting out with Izzet Prowess, going to Burn, switching back and forth so people don't get too sick of seeing too many of one or the other in a row. So if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and hope to see you in the next video.